Okay, so like I promised, this is gonna be a recap of how I did in Midseason Showdown yesterday. And I mean, overall, I'm not that happy with how I performed. I mean, I still got second, which is pretty much like best case scenario because top four is all the same. Like getting fourth compared to first, it's the exact same. You get the exact same results. So it's like it's just still like arguably like the best I could have done, but I'm still not entirely happy with how I did because there was a couple moments. There was like two specific zero cycles that I just messed up for like no reason, and it ended up costing me a lot of points. And specifically, it like I messed up a zero cycle on the seed coming into this, and I mean I think I'm probably hyper fixating that on a little bit, because like saying that I didn't do that well, but it put me in a rough situation because this is the last seed. This is seed 10, and coming into it, I'm in fourth place right now, only by 3 points. So if Darby outplaces me on this seed, if he does better than me, he secures himself a spot in the top four. And I kind of need to hope that Jacko or EDCR do pretty poorly, and I'm able to jump them. So I'm a little annoyed, and so I know I need to do well in this seed. I need to outperform Darby. And instead of, maybe trying to be consistent, get second or third, and hope that Darby just like kind of performs poorly, I'm just thinking just get first on this seed because if you get first, that you are gonna be there's nobody else getting more points than you, and I will secure myself a spot in top four and getting those 25 face points. And I don't know if you guys were able to like really notice with the GUI on the right, but I think Darby actually entered the Nether before me on this seed, and I think I kind of noticed it. I was a little annoyed because of course of all people on the one seed where I need to do better than Darby, he's already ahead of me on pace. But I do make up some time getting to like this spot on my terrain nav, but he does have I think 20 more blocks than I do. So he kind of makes that time back up. So it's almost like a push and pull. He enters another first. I start getting ahead of him because of my terrain nav, but then he gets back in the lead because he had more blocks than I did. So it's kind of frustrating, but I do want to show this wasn't one of the moments that I was annoyed at myself, but it was just such a silly moment in the tournament because like I just had such a stupid death where it's just I don't know what I was supposed to do. I don't know how I was supposed to play this better. It's just it was just really frustrating, but I was also just laughing after it happened because you'll see here what am I supposed to do in this situation? What am I supposed to do? I just get absolutely bombarded by every single mob in the bastion, and it's like it did cost me points because I wasn't able to even complete the seed, but it's just like what am I supposed to do? It's okay. And it's kind of funny as well. Like that's probably one of the lowlights. And I had a really nice highlight as well on the mainstream. You can kind of, if you guys want to watch, you guys can go to Feinberg's VOD to see the reaction. But I think this was like seed 6 or 7. I had a really nice bow clutch after the dragon hits me off, and you can see if you saw on tab for a second, I killed the dragon when there was only 2 completions, which it was just awesome. It secured me a lot of points, and I also want to emphasize I like you if you see Dual or Loki do boat clutches, they they are very good with their mice. Like they can drag click and they can be like almost 100% consistency with them. But I can't do that. Like every time that I do a bow clutch, I just time my clicks. So like it's a lot harder for me to do that stuff. So it feels all the more rewarding that I was able to hit that. But kind of going back into this run, kind of analyzing or whatever. I don't know if you guys noticed, I crafted 6 gold ingots worth of nuggets, and I haven't crafted them into golden carrots yet because I was waiting on my trades to get 20 obby, and I didn't want to make my golden carrots early, and then I need to go down to bottom treasure and get more gold blocks because I don't have 20 obby. And I have like leaving the bastion, I had like 5 bread and 7 carrots, which is a decent amount of the time. It's going to be enough food to do the rest of the run. I mean, you'll kind of see here, I definitely do end up needing the golden carrots, but I do get punished because I didn't craft them early enough. But it was kind of like a very small thing that I know Vineberg as well was like kind of noticing with the commentary. And additionally, it definitely helps because I can't find the spawner. Like, I'm just kind of running around, purling, trying to get these, like, stray blazes, avoid these wither skeletons. Like, it definitely would have benefited me to eat golden carrots early because, like, obviously they give better saturation. Like, you heal back a lot more health a lot quicker. So it would have been really nice to have. And you here in a sec, I could go here because like I'm just so lost in where to find the spawners. I almost like throw the tourney because I throw this pearl and I'm thinking this. I thought this pearl took so long to land in the moment, but like I know where this is going. It's gonna hit this wither skeleton almost 100%. So like I try to hit it. I hit the skeleton and then I try to sprint and hit the wither skeleton away from me so it doesn't hit me. But because I'm sprinting into the wither skelly, it hits me. And you see here, I'm on 1 heart. I'm on half a heart, and I eat my bread, and I barely get enough. I barely have enough health to heal, and I still here. I get left at half a heart. So then I craft my golden carrots, and after seeing like it's just crazy. These strays are just absolutely insane. There's like you just never get this. Like there's just 6 blazes right here, and I kind of know because I didn't die to the wither skeleton when I think I probably should have. I kind of know I'm probably gonna do well because I get those 6 strays. I get a 4 spawn at the spawner, like, and I get 1 rod from these guys, and I have 5 rods. And all I have to do is pre-craft, and I get 1 more blaze, and I'm out. And I think as well, Darby, I think he's the person that's like on the second best pace. He only has 1 rod because he didn't really get that many strays, and he also had a hard time getting to the spawner. So I kind of know, especially because I see nobody else is blinded. I know I'm in the lead. This is like best case scenario, and as well, like I know I'm pretty much 100% gonna be entering the Stronghold first, especially because it's only a 300 block blind. I'm just worrying about don't get screwed on nav because there was another seed where I messed up the 0, but I lost like 2 minutes on the Stronghold nav because it was so frustrating and stupid. So I'm just thinking here, like I get this, obviously I'm thinking please drop because there's only 1 spawn, and luckily it does. And I'm 1 pearl as well, and I'm already digging down on cords. But this whole time, I'm just praying, please give me a spike on my preemptive. Please give me a spike in the Stronghold, because I don't want to have any uncertainties, make this like any more nerve-wracking than it already needs to be. And it's kind of annoying. I do my preemptive scan. There's no spike. There is absolutely no spike. So I go down mid. I don't really see anything that I like. And so I end up going down this bottom right. And I get even more scared because I'd start scanning. I scan for a little bit. And then I get my spike. And it's just like a big sigh of relief. And I see the portal room. I try to pearl. I absolutely butcher that pearl. It was absolutely horrible. But I know nobody else in the Stronghold. I'm going to be entering pretty much before anybody does anything else. So like I feel pretty safe and secure with how I'm doing on this seed. And additionally, I think, I kind of made a point of, I struggle with nerves, like, especially in a situation like this. I need to hit this 0 in order to get top 4. This is honestly probably one of my cleanest 0 cycle splits, like, ever. Because this pearl is insane. Like, it's a 103 tower. I thought it was going to go over, but it just hits the top of the tower perfectly. And it's just because 103 is such a tight window to get to, and I genuinely throw almost the most perfect pearl you could do here, completely unintentionally, and I hit a really, really clean 3 rotation, 5 bed 0 cycle, and it's just such a big, like, sigh of relief and just, like, stress off my shoulders. And then the dragon got super low. I was scared it was gonna hit me, and then you see my reaction here as well. Like I was so shocked about this pearl, and I even Feinberg as well. He was shocked about it as well. But it was just such a nice sigh of relief. I get an 848, and this pretty much. And Darby also, I will say, Darby ended up getting top 4 because EDCR had a rough time on the seed. But, this able secured me top 4, it secured me 2nd place. And it was also just like a big sigh of relief and weight off my shoulders that I know that I was able to kind of perform well in like these like tournaments and stressful situations. But there's still a lot more that I wish I did better and that I know I can improve on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and Also, hopefully looking forward to how I do in kind of these upcoming tourneys that I mentioned that I'll be participating in the next like 2 weeks or so. So thank you.